All right, y'all. So we got another Tykisa's tirade about to start right now. First and foremost, appreciate y'all coming on board, liking, sharing, subscribing. Let's get straight into it. The tirade that we're talking about today is about these right here. As you can see, there is a 3 collaboration shoe that recently just got dropped. And unfortunately, for some of y'all out there who was actually looking to try to get this shoe because you actually like it, and no disrespect to y'all, but that's what's up. A lot of us really not feeling the shoe exactly. It's like a big ass like stitch or braid from the upper down to the damn midsole, which again, that's my thought on it, and I'm sure most of y'all feel the same way, but some of y'all were like, you know what, I'm trying to get this shoe, trying to get the retail, let's go. This particular tirade was requested by a good friend of mine, Jacob. If you're watching, brother, I got you. He basically was just saying that everyone was claiming to hate these new Union 1 collaboration shoes and then sold out on both Nike and Union collaborated platforms. Freaking resellers and the opportunity bastard hype beast. He was trying to get his 10.5 size from Union after his size sold out. He feels like it's the perfect subject for me to talk about. It is actually. So I appreciate you bringing it to my attention. My thought process on it is this. Well, actually today's episode for Tykisa's tirade, as you can see on the screen, that is the title right there. My thought process on it is this. One moment, and this is not just with these braided shits right here that you see on the screen, but one moment you're gonna have a shoe that nobody's gonna like. Man, them shits is ugly. These shits is okay, you see it right here on the screen. See, I was about to bring that up, but the computer did it for me. Appreciate you, computer. So let's bring that up. The next chapter Spider-Mans, okay? When they were first dropped, as far as just the pictures, nobody was feeling them shits. People were like, them shits is ugly. They ain't it. They ain't the truth. I ain't gonna put them on my collection, all that. And you know what? I was one of them. But after I saw him wear that shoe on screen in the movie Across the Spider-Verse, which, spoiler alert, but if most of y'all have probably seen the movie at this point, but if you ain't seen the movie yet, hey, it is what it is. But based on the box office numbers, I'm pretty certain you've seen the movie. When we saw Morales wear that shoe, because he had the glitch, and then it just kind of took infusions of different universes of pieces of materials into that one shoe, I was instantly hooked, and I was like, I'm getting my pair. And fortunately, thanks to a supplier, I was able to get my pair to review. If you haven't seen the video yet, it's right there on the screen. Go check it out and keep it pushing. But nonetheless, let's go back to a few months prior to that release. Me and a few others out there for sneakerheads across the community was like, we're not getting this bullshit. Those are ugly. Those ain't it. They're not hitting. I ain't feeling those. I don't like the way that the shoe looks. It's making me irk. I'm not feeling it. And that was our choice to feel that way. Same with these right here. Let's bring that picture right back. You know what I'm saying? They really, a lot of people were not worried about it there. They just chose to just really keep it pushing. And even when those shoes released, there are still some people out there, me included, that was like, I'm good. I don't need a big ass braid shoe. I'm good with that. But my friend Jacob and others out there were looking to try to get themselves a pair, yet they mysteriously disappeared. I wonder why that is. My thought on it is this. When it comes to any particular pair that has that bad publicity, more than likely, or resellers as we call them, are gonna see that as a sign of, you know what? Let me get a few pair of these. Let me use my bots to get as many as I can. And that way, when the time comes, when people start to, feel these shoes, that they're like, you know what, I got to add this to my Union 1 collection. So I have all 3 Union 1 pairs. Then it's like, oh, you changed your mind? Great. $1,500 for you. It's bullshit. Definitely bullshit. And I don't agree with it at all, but it is what it is. That's what I think is going to happen with these shoes. I think that whoever got their pair on a full-size run or whatever the case, they use their backdooring skills, or they talk to a plug who knows a plug who knows a plug. They get the retail pair that you, the consumer, was trying to get yourselves for the regular price, which the regular price you see on the screen here, you're not going to be paying that. But here's the thing about these particular sneakers. Are they really making a lot of money? Nah, son. As you can see on the screen here through GOAT, because I go to GOAT most of the time for everything, as you can see. Sometimes StockX, because even though StockX got dealt a black eye, it's still pretty easy to use. And if you're one of those out there who try to keep the prices, or try to keep your finances in check, you just go to like Sezzle or whatever 4-pay plan that they have, or even through PayPal, they had to pay in 4. And you just order the StockX, and then you get your shoe that way, and you're paying for the shoe within the next 2 months. But let's not go too far into that. The point I'm trying to make is this: StockX is still, in a sense, available for you. I'm not going to say reliable. I will say available. The option is there. It's just like with option B. The option is available. Right? I'm just a messenger at the end of the day, just letting you know what I think. With GOAT, excuse me, what they're basically doing is they're just letting you know off rip, like these things ain't really, like, you can see the price in my size. I usually wear a size 11.5 retail, size 12 to 13 if I want extra room, right? 12.5 extra luxury room, on the toe box. But the point I'm trying to make is this: you can see in the screen the price is not that high. So it's kind of like, why would you go through all that rigmarole, all that like extra energy and effort to buy multiple pairs of these when, the demand for them are not that great? But I guess you're going to try to make money any way you can, because if the retail price is this, but then it's selling for what you see here on the screen, then my thing is, like, if it's not selling for 100% of the original retail price, why even go through the effort? But that's just me. I'm not a reseller. I'm not going to try to be. I'm just a person who comes up here, speaks his truth, at least in his mind, gives you the 2 cents, and then keeps it pushing. But overall, it's kind of like, the fuck is even the point? It's kind of like with these right here. You see the Palominos on the screen. You see the price that they're trying to sell them for. Like, why? What is the purpose? Why are we trying to... The day of the, like, yesterday's price is not today's price, basically. Okay, quote unquote Fat Joe, right? We are not, like, resellers. Y'all have to realize that it ain't gonna be like it used to. Maybe some pairs, like the J Balvin's, for example, 12,000 pairs. 12,000 pairs, my boy. That's all that's being released. Yes, if y'all don't know, now y'all know now. 12,000 pairs available only. So you already know with that shoe, even though it should be a more general release shoe, and option B got you on lock, but that's not the video for this, or for that. You already know them prices about to be like 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,200, right? But with these rated shits, under 300, and probably will go lower because no one's really worried about these shoes. So it's unfortunate that he or Jacob was not able to get the size that he wanted, but it goes into how being able to access the sneaker itself, it's still a work in progress. It's not as easy as it should be, but it's getting there. Yes, Tykisa says to you right now, I feel like a new beginning is coming. A new way, because the prices are getting lower, folks. And if we go back to the Palominos and see that resellers are only able to sell them for damn $25 over, which means they're not making no money, especially after having to pay them fees. Hey, things are looking up. It's your man Tykisa. I was just looking at the clock, making sure we got time. I got a few seconds left before I got to be out of here. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. I appreciate y'all coming on to watch this tirade. Let me get the heck on. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Jump off the stage like yeehaw.